Well, hey again. This is Nebraska Jim, and we're here on the Louisiana map. The pilot episode did well enough that the channel decided to pick up the series. So, we're here finishing up the straw baling on the oat field that we took the contract on so that we keep the straw bales. Anymore, I am just delivering these bales and selling them for the money, because we already took all the ones out to the farm that we plan on needing. So let's get to it here. Jump in the Deutz Fahr. We're already running. Turn on the baler. We'll drop the pickup and away we go. So I'm not sure if I'm going to hang on to this baler that we leased or not. It only does 125s, and because of the bale limit, I'm a little worried about, because we kept about 100 of these bales. If I do hay bales the same size, yeah, I'm a little worried. So I may get a different baler for us. But it's good to know that we can lease this if we want to quote-unquote mow anywhere. It's also getting late in the day. Well, not that late, but I mean it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We're doing a one-day month here in the month of August because well, on console, when you switch the numbers of days per month, it doesn't take effect until the following month. So September we should shift to 3-day months, and we'll adjust our speed at that point to 5 times speed, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. But things will move a little quicker. We'll see, because the fields are pretty large here. We'll see if we're able to manage at that pace. It is pretty quick. I was wondering if that last one was going to come out. Yes. I miss scraps here and there, but I'm not sure I'm going to worry about it because it's not really going to matter. It depends on if we get up near a full bale or not. Let's see, I can put 24 on the trailer. I don't think we'll get 24 out of this. Say, we're trying to get to the point where we can get our livestock in. We probably could just go ahead and get all the livestock and let them feed on the meadow grass in the 2 animal pens. Get the cattle and the dairy cows, and then shift them to, well, I guess, does it really matter? Well, they could eat all the meadow grass, yeah. Because with the beef cattle, I'm not sure it really matters what you feed them. You know, all they need to do is put on weight, get older, and get ready to sell them. It's not quite like the Seasons mod back in FS19. There is that mod for PC. What is it? More Realistic Animals or whatever, where each animal has its unique identifying characteristics, and you do breeding. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Not something we're really going to worry about. Keep going. Let's go back up, try and get that. We'll see. What do you think? You think we'll be able to get one more bale? Might be able to get one more. No. No. It's good enough. I'm not going to spend a lot of time driving around. Let me see if I can get out the way. Drop that off. And then the question becomes, do we just go up and down the row? Do we diagonal back? I think going up and coming back and getting them all is probably the way to do it. So there's one over there. How did that one get over there? Is that where I turned around? I don't know. I'll have to look around the field, make sure I got them all. Yeah, we'll just go. We'll drive up and we'll drive back down. It's not the right orientation for the bales, but otherwise I'm just going to be doing weird stuff, so this will be fine. So it's August now. Next month is September. Our corn is ready to harvest now. I don't know why. Maybe just because they wanted to have you have something to do on the farm when you first loaded. According to the crop calendar, corn is going to be normally an October-November harvest. So maybe this first year is just acting a little differently. So I want to chop some of it for silage. I'll probably find out very quickly that that trailed forage harvester that I have is going to take absolutely forever, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. We don't always do things the most efficient or easy way here on the channel. We like it to be fun and interesting. So sometimes our decisions might be driven more by that than it is by getting things done and making money. So if you watched the pilot episode, I hope you made it back to see the next episode, and I hope you stick with us for the series. I thought I folded that. So I'm interested to see how these fields end up. They have these ridges in them. But they don't really affect how you go around. I'm interested to see how those cornfields end up shaking out, because the corn's planted all kind of weird. I don't know if each of those will be their own field as far as AI is concerned, or if AI is going to treat the whole thing like one big field like they did on this one. You know, usually when things are close together, the AI, at least in previous versions of the game, could get confused, to put it kindly. So what we've been doing is we've been heading into town and we've been selling the straw bales. Oop. Wow, I pulled up in front of that guy, didn't I? We've been selling the straw bales getting about, I think, $12,000 for a full load. This one won't be full, so probably be less than 10,000 for this, but we'll take it. We're sitting at 257. We're set to make about 50, 60 on the contract, so it'll take us up around 300,000. We're not going to collect on that just yet because I got the trailer sitting out at the farm with all the excess oats we're going to put into our silo when we get out there. Let's see how much there is. So let's go ahead and drop those. All right, 10,000 we got. Since I'm in town, let's head to the store. We'll drop this off when we get there. Gosh. Going after the bus. And then I think I'm going to run in, I'm going to buy a mower. I've got an idea of the mower I want to use. Have not used it before. It's a mod. Oh no. Oh. The traffic. There are a lot of traffic accidents here. Do you think I can squeeze? I think I can. Oh, maybe not. Get around that fence. Oh. Very well. We'll have to come get that stuff later. Alright, this is just wasting time in the episode right here. I don't know, how many episodes do you think we'll get out of August? One or one more after this? Yeah, hey, I just want to check, see what came up used, and then I need to talk to you about a mower. All right? So here in the used equipment, I don't see anything that we need. The mowers are under grassland, and I loaded a mod. I should get the iMac, you know, but it's so small, 1.8, I can't really do it. So I want to get this New Holland Discbine. That's a pretty good price. What can I do for a main color? I'm probably going to leave it. The tractors are the things that end up New Holland blue. Not so much the mowers. This is New Holland red. Yeah, absolutely just like that. Buy it. Thank you. We go hook up to this thing. Can you swing it either way? Swings both ways. Let's check it out. Unfold. Yep. That's pretty cool. So you can run it either way. I do not have Biggins. Alright, let's run back to the farm. we're arriving back at Walter's farm here with the mower. I had put some things here in this building. Well, I was thinking about keeping the grasswork stuff up here to get over into the grass fields, but really, because of the canal along the roadway, it's pretty hard to get around the cattle pasture portion of the cow barn. I think really the best access to the fields is generally all the way down by the farmhouse. Oh, so the straw bales, since we're here, let me run in. We offloaded them and stacked them all right there. I think I got 96 bales there. Something like that. We put in the manure heap. Looks like not oriented entirely correct with the fence. Well, it only goes in 90 degrees, right? So, yeah, the fence is what the fence does. I put straw inside the barn, so it's got bedding in there ready. And then I think I got 5 bales inside our bale shredder. It says it's got capacity for 2, but I think that's probably square bales. So I put like 5 round bales. They fit, so it'll chew them up as it can. But that way we got, I don't remember what the barn took, but like 9. We probably kept about 105 bales off that field. See how long that lasts. We'll use it to pad out the feed and also for bedding. And we should be good for a while. If we need some again, we can always go back and get more. Oh, so we want to do hay. We're going to need a tedder, a windrower, and a baler as well. Dang it. So I brought the trailer here with my semi-truck. I think all that's left is in this back compartment. So let's go ahead and put that in here. So we get to keep 21,431 liters of oats off of that contract. Once this is in there, we can go ahead and collect on it. They'll come pick up their their trailer and everything else. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna unhook the Load King Distinction triple hopper there, and we'll just park over here. So now the silo is not empty, right? It's gonna say it's got 20,000 liters in it. Nice. How we're gonna feed that to the horses, I'm not sure. So to get to our grass fields, I think I gotta go. I don't know. That's the patch. I don't know. Can I get around it that way? Yeah, maybe. So there's a track here. So this field would be awesome. We don't own that. I don't know what. We have to look at what fields we can get. I don't know where we're gonna put sugarcane. So on the other side of the cornfield, can I get around this way? I think I'm taking the long way around, that's for sure. We'll just do a little tour. Oh no, that's not gonna work, is it? Can't get there from here. What's this crop? Ooh, cotton. So that was a mistake. Yeah, that would have been smart to go this way in the first place. There we go. So, oh, they do look like they're separated. So let's see how the What do you think the AI will do with this? I don't know. Let's find out. This will be interesting. So is it going to treat it like individual fields? I think so. That's pretty cool. So yeah, let's just turn on the steering assist. I'm not sure where I am on this. I think I'm down at the lower corner. So this is how I think one should do it. I think you should go around and then do the outside last. Oh, it's got me in the other field. This one. Oh, it's not going to let me do it that way, the way I want to, is it? There we go. All right. That's fine. So what I want to do, methinks, so I want to run down that one. I don't know. Let's figure it out. No, I should have done the outside one first. Yeah, let's get where we're supposed to be. I should be here. Oh, why won't it let me do it? That's weird. We're doing this kind of manually, and we'll see if it'll work out. this point, I don't know if I can make the lines go away. What I was trying to do was to go around the outside, and then we'll go around the other way at the end. You know what I mean? Probably not. Thought it was a cow mooing, and I realized I don't have any cows. All right, let me cut this one. And yeah, we'll see if we can get this one done for hay today. Oh, it stopped. What happened? Finishing up cutting the grass in this field. I really like this mower. I turned off the steering assist just because I didn't think that would be how you would want to do it with this mower setup. You don't want to drive over the grass you haven't cut yet. You kind of can't help it on the outside, and this is the way I think you would do it. Is you would cut around that way, cut the rest of the field, and then you'd come back and get the edge that you drove over at the beginning, because you've given the grass out there the chance to get stood back up so you can get a good cut on it. That's what I think, so that's what I ended up doing. It's a good sized field. These are not small fields. So I was thinking I wanted to keep them all in grass, but I think maybe we might be able to convert one or two of these into the sugarcane fields. And then the corn fields, I don't know if we can turn those into... Not sure if we want to turn those into a rice field or not. Or maybe we want to turn one of these into a rice field. Oh, I guess I've got some time to figure all that out as we kind of work through and kind of get a feel for how the farm's set up, how it's going to work. I could probably get a little more around the outside, but I think I'm just going to get what I get, and we'll be happy with that. Might leave just a little on the outer edges, but that should be fine. I'm happy with that. I am. And that was not small. Let's see what we can get off of this for hay. I'm happy about that mower. That was a good price too. We paid $20,000 for that. Oh, gonna run into the cow pasture. I am happy with that. I gotta try and figure out where I have all the other stuff I need to put away too. All the things that are over by the silo over here. Let me drive around that way. Let me go across here. Let me just loop around here. Take a look at all the things we need to get put away. Should I just throw the mower down with everything else that needs to get put away, or should we actually take it like up towards the cow barn? Where are we going to keep our grass work equipment? I don't know. The further down here, though, probably the better. Yeah, all this stuff needs to go and get put away somewhere. I'm thinking up by the cow barn. I mean, the sugarcane equipment goes in the big green shed because that's the only place it'll fit. The harvester. For the time being. So what do we got in there? We got the straw blower and the mixer, right? Let's just bring this up. We'll drop it here for now. So we need a tedder and a windrower. We're going to start doing jump cuts for the travel to town because we're going to be making quite a few of them as we go and we buy equipment. I think what I'll do is I'll head out there. I'll see you at the store. We will buy both the tedder and the windrower. And then we'll jump cut back to the field with one of them, with the tedder obviously, and then do that, and then we'll do the same with the windrower. Clear right, clear left. Let's go. I'll see you there. So I'm here at the shop. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to collect on the contract for what we're doing. So all that equipment will go back. So that's $57,125. So we're up over 300,000. So let's go spend that. We may as well buy the baler while we're here as well, if we can figure it out. So, yep, grass work equipment. So we already have our mower under tedders. This is what I wanted to get. I wanted to get the Claas Volto 80. So, support. Oh no. Then we need a windrower. What I want to get is the Kuhn SR 314. Just like that. And then I think I want a round baler. And I want the capability to do 150s I'm thinking we get the New Holland. Go with the mower. I don't think we do that often enough. Can we change a color on it? It's got to be yellow. Would have rather we could have done red, but I guess we'll leave the trelleborgs on it. That's going to set us back a little bit, but that's okay. $100,000. So we're down at 200,000, but we did pretty good. Oh, we've got some leased equipment. Oh, I needed to take this back. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I've got this leased. That might come in handy for now. It depends on how much grass we cut. I wanted to get on doing some of the corn silage quickly. I need to also come pick up that net rapid stuff. We'll do that later. I'll see you back out at the farm with the tedder. Okay, I've got the tedder here. Because I did a jump cut, I'm going to tell you what happened. I drove past the farm. I was just completely spaced off and just drove right past it. So yeah, it's going to take a while to get used to this map. It's big and open. We're a ways from town. It turns out. You just don't realize it. Okay. So this is, it's not huge, but it's not tiny. I'm thinking I also probably should have, to be mindless, I should just do the steering assist. I don't know if it'll get all the way out as far as I did. Maybe not a good idea to do this. I don't know. I also realized, I went and I parked the mower way up by the cow shed. I should have kept it down in this vicinity because I think we're going to mow more of this before the end of the month. I guess we'll just come off the line, engage. It'll be fine. I mean, when you compare this to like Riverbend Springs, so the area that I do for grass, it's much smaller than just one of these. And I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Looks like 5 different sections here. Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. Let's make a mess of this. I already am. They're making this harder than it needs to be. So it's almost 3:30. I'm arriving back at the farm. I've got the baler here. I've already got it set to 150 centimeter bales, and it's got the net in it. As I was driving, I was thinking about the animals. So I'm wondering, should we try and get animals in and see if, let's see, it'll hold 125. How much do they cost? Should I start with 36 or should I start with 18? So I wanted to do limousine, I think. It costs the same as Angus. $975, $65 to deliver. So let's see, 36 times 65. Let's just call it 30 times 70. That's 2,100. So the delivery fee, it would be worthwhile to get to lease the trailer. I think it'll hold 36 cows. Oh no, it wouldn't. Only if you were doing two loads. Because 36 times 65, just call it 30 times 70, does 21. It's not going to be 4,000. So yeah, maybe if we're just going to get 18, 6-month-old cows. That's what I think we ought to do. Is we ought to get 18 6-month-old cows and put them in each. And let them start eating on the meadow grass. I don't have water in here either. All right, well, let's bale first. Oh, I do want to get the cows in there sooner than later. So yeah, I'll time lapse, or, well, you've already seen it. I time lapsed and maybe incorporated jump cuts into the the tedding and the windrowing. I probably should have just windrowed and not used the steering assist. I think it probably might end up doing more harm than good in the long run. But yeah, this is going to be our baler. We got a New Holland roll belt. What is it? Roll belt 165. So that's what we use here. I don't know, I have no idea how many bales I'm going to get off here. I think we will go back and grab that mechanical bale loading trailer and get them all off rather than have to handle them all. I think I didn't turn on the automatic drop. I generally don't like to use the automatic drop unless it's something like that that Vicon that we had leased, still have leased actually. The baler that's got like the separate chamber, because what I find happens is I end up spacing off and it'll end up dropping the bale down on me, and I'll have continued over the kind of the windrow of material, hay or whatever, and it'll end up dropping the bale and I won't be able to back up because the bale will be in the way to pick up where I should, because the pickup stopped because it's only got the one chamber once it opens the back door. I don't know if you're following what I'm saying at all or not. If it makes sense to me. I'm just explaining why I do it. Your mileage may vary. go. The field is baled. It's what, 340 now. We're doing all right. There's just a couple scraps here. I don't know if I'll see any more. I'll try and get what I can see as I drive up. Go ahead. We'll raise and look, turn it off. Just kind of drive slow along the edge while I try and count number of bales in the field. I got 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nearly a dozen bales off just this portion of the grass field alone. So I'm thinking if we get a dozen off of each of these, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. That's what, like 60 bales? I think. That's something. I'm tempted to go get that bale trailer and get them right off the field right now, but I think I'm not going to do that. We already saw us use that, so let's not worry about that right now. Let's just drop that off right there. I want to swing. Okay, wait. Let's drive around the tree. Let us try and get to the point. Wait. Where am I? This way. If I put water in that cow pasture, we could put cows in there. They could immediately start feeding on the meadow grass in the pasture. For now, until we get a hay bale into the feed trough. I don't think there's anything in here, is there? No. So I thought, you know, you can try and lower yourself down into one of the ponds or something like that, but there's like a little water crossing up here, and I'm pretty sure I can get away with filling it right there. Why do I have the feeling I've done this before already? I love the water in the new game. Can I fill it? No, I can't. Oh no. I thought I tested this. Oh no. They did an update to the game. I wonder if that affected this. Your pulp help. I'm hitting the wrong button. Oh, it says refill mobile water tank. L3, right? I'm pushing L3 and I'm not getting anything. And it's gonna go away when I... Does it... It went away when I'm out of the water. Ah, Giants, did you break that? So I can't get water. I wonder if it got broken, the update. Is the... I don't know if that's... I do not know. Walter, is this a water point here? I don't know if it is or not. It looks like it should be. If I pull up triggers, maybe I can see. So I opened up the interactive zone markers, and sure enough, it is a water point. How you get to it is kind of another matter entirely. I can't back through here. The pool's in the way. I'll see if I can get around this way. Could be my trailer. Could be the update to the game. Could be... I don't know. I'm watching my info. It's okay, it says start filling. Oh! You have to open the cover. That was my fault. That was my fault. I probably could have got it from where I was if I had opened the cover. How do you close it? That... My fault. Totally my fault. Did it charge us any? I don't think it probably did. Alright, we put the water there and then. Okay, and then I'll get rid of the help and the interactive zone markers. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to get cattle in sooner than later, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to get 18 limousine and put in here. 18,007, okay. And we'll pay the transport fee, sure. Yeah, it'll be cheaper. So now we got 18 limousine cattle in here. Cow pasture, they're showing up. They got 6,000 liters of water. They got 42,000 liters of meadow grass. That's 40% effective, but that'll be fine for now. So what I want to do, let's see if I was just being forgetful. It's gonna be a little harder on myself, be a little harsher, but let's see if I can pull in here again. And if I open that, then I can fill it. I embarrassed myself. It's a cool mod. Looks good. I like it. My fault. Apologies to Giants and the mod maker. Totally my fault. I had forgotten. And it's even in the description of the mod. Make sure you open the cover to fill it. Well, I won't forget it again now, right? Alright, so likewise, I'm going to run up to the dairy barn. We're going to put 18 6-month-old brown Swiss in there. Or should I spring for even older ones so we can... Well, we don't have a milk trailer yet, so it's okay, I think. I don't know which side the dialogue is on. I'm thinking over here. I'm going to be wrong. Thought you could open that too. All right, so 18. They're cheaper than the beef cattle. So I think everything should be fine in here as well. Let's take a look. Cow barn. Plenty of straw, 20,000 liters of straw. There's already milk in here. Already slurry in here too, but they got plenty of meadow grass. I think that'll be fine. Where are the... Do you see the cows? Oh, they're there. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, so... what do we do now? I don't know. We are most certainly probably out of time for this episode. So, I'll tell you what, I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to go down. I'm going to bale that next field over with hay, and we'll have that done when we come back next time. I hope you enjoyed it here on the Louisiana farm. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing.